Quack Quiz, proudly brought to you by Dis-Chem, pharmacists who care.
It is time for the Quack Quiz. There's a lot more to your immune system than simply fending off a cold. And the question is, could you be secretly sabotaging yours? We chatted to Lesego early in the show. Wonderful interview. Now she's on the hot seat about to test her knowledge on immunity. Are you ready for this, Lesego?
I could never be ready.
I mean, if you score badly, what are people going to say?
They would say I scored badly. It's fine.
Well, there are people that have done the Quack Quiz already and they're testing to see what their score is compared to yours. So let's not disappoint them. Are you ready now?
Just more pressure. I need more pressure right now.
You can handle pressure.
Okay. Awesome.
Question 1. Lesego, upping your intake of which of these can zap a cold in its tracks? Zinc or iron?
Huh?
Zinc.
Zinc.
Yes, zinc.
Zinc's a trait.
You're right.
Okay.
You should do that. Zinc, red meat, poultry, all rich in zinc, as are beans and nuts and dairy products. You get supplements too, obviously. Right. Second question. Which of these has been known to have a negative impact on your immunity? You should know this. Is it short-term stress or chronic stress?
Chronic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chronic stress exposes your body to a steady cascade of those adrenal hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. Question 3 so far, 100%. I'm very impressed, man. Taking supplements is an effective way to boost immunity.
Okay.
Which of these would do the trick? Vitamin C or vitamin D?
D
Boosting
is sunlight.
D is sunlight. Sunshine vitamin?
C is vitamin. Oranges. Stick to oranges. C.
You are good. In fact, it's very true. Antioxidants boost immunity to help fight infection, and your body produces free radicals, molecules that can damage cells. Antioxidants help neutralize these free radicals so they can't do any damage. And antioxidants include vitamins C, as you rightly said, and vitamin E. So you can get them in oranges, fruits, or you can obviously get your supplements. Fourth question, so for 100%. Participating in regular exercise is an effective way of what? Avoiding office germs or increasing immune fighter cells?
Of losing weight.
There wasn't a C. Oh, you can't just add in answers. You know.
B.
Of course it's
yes.
B, increasing immune fighter cells.
Yes.
How long after quitting smoking does your immune system start to recover? After 2 months or 18 months?
Perhaps 18.
It's actually 2 months.
Oh, well.
Did you know that?
No,
you don't
doctor, I
smoke,
did
so you
not
wouldn't
know.
know that, which is
Oh,
fine.
doctor.
Yeah. Within 60 days of quitting, immunity kicks up again.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
glad you got one wrong, because if you've got 100%, well, you know. All right, sixth question. Which of these chronic diseases reduces the body's immunity? Diabetes or high blood pressure? Which condition?
Diabetes.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely right. In fact, there's a bit of a challenge with diabetes, a
Yeah.
problem especially with people who are HIV positive. Patients who receive antiretroviral drugs are at a higher risk of developing diabetes, as some of the drugs cause glucose intolerance as a side effect. So a bit of a concern we need to be watching. True or false, yo-yo dieting affects the immune system? Yo-yo dieting, something you wouldn't know about because you're in great shape. Does dieting...
I've been a yo-yo dieter. I'm not ashamed
really?
to say that. Yes,
And
I
so do you
have.
think it affects your immune system or not?
It does.
You're right,
It
it's
really
true.
does, because it doesn't make your body able to do what it's supposed to do effectively.
Well said.
That I know
Dr. Motsepe.
in the house.
Once most people have chickenpox, they won't get it again. How come that's different from the common cold? Is it because you need a cold vaccine? Or is it because there are many different forms of the common cold?
There's many different forms.
You're right. There are many different viruses that cause the common cold. On average, how much mucus does the body produce each day when healthy? 250 milliliters of mucus or a liter every day?
Milliliter. It's small.
250 mils or a liter?
250 milliliters. A
liter.
A liter?
A liter.
Of
You are producing
mucus.
a liter of that gob stuff every single day. Isn't that impressive? Actually, it's quite gross. You're
Yeah,
right.
no, it's like just disgusting.
Okay, so very, very impressive. Last one. 2 wrong so far. So you're on our 10th question. You've got 7 so far. Aha. When raising immune-strong kids, you should what? Be a germ freak or let them get dirty? If you want your kids to have a strong immune system, should you let them get dirty or be a germ freak?
Nope, don't be a germ freak.
Let them get dirty.
They'll develop resistance.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. And you're right too.
And I don't even have kids.
You don't, Lesego, but you could. And you know what? You'd be brilliant. You'd be a fantastic mom. Dirty kids, but a good mom. 8 out of 10. Congratulations. That's very well done. I am
tried.
superbly impressed. And I'm sure those of you who did the Quack Quiz at home didn't score as well as Lesego did. And in fact, if you did, good for you. If you didn't, do a little bit more research on how you can boost your immunity. You could always just download the Hello Doctor app, click on the Doctor Chat, ask a question, and get a decent answer. You can do that right now. Lesego, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll look out for that book. It's coming soon, I hear.
Yes, it is. If I may take this moment
Sure.
to say to South Africans out there watching the show, thank you for being pillars of strength to people living with the virus, and have a wonderful festive season.
There you go. Dis-Chem Quack Quiz.